I decided to eat only half of the acid at first, but I spilled the rest on the sleeve of my red woolen shirt.
What's the trouble? Well, all this white stuff on my sleeve is LSD.
On the edge of the desert, when the drugs began to take hold.
Here's your half of the sunshine acid. Eat it.
How long do I have?
Your attorney, I advise you to drive at top speed. It'll be a goddamn miracle if we can get there before you turn into a wild animal.
The ether was wearing off. The acid was long gone. The mescaline was running strong. Good mescaline comes on slow. First hour's all waiting. And then about halfway through its second hour, you start cursing the creep who burned you because nothing's happening. And then, zang.
I hate to say this, but this place is getting to me. I think I'm getting the fear.
Did you eat all this acid?
That's right. Music! Music!
Tell me about the fucking golf shoes!
Just another freak in the freak kingdom. Not yet. No serious habits. Splintered memories looming up out of the time fog. Just press play. How about some ether?
What?
Never mind. Room for the doctor. Listen, let's get down to brass tacks here. How much for the 8? Holy Jesus, what are these goddamn animals?
What the fuck are we doing out here in the middle of the desert? Somebody call the police, we need help.
We had 2 bags of grass, 75 pellets of mescaline, 5 sheets of high-powered blotter acid, a salt shaker half full of cocaine, a whole galaxy of multicolored uppers, downers, screamers, laughers. Also a quarter tequila, quarter rum, case of beer, pint of raw ether, 2 dozen amyls. Not that we needed all that for the trip, but once you get locked into a serious drug collection, the tendency is to push it as far as you can. The only thing that really worried me was the ether. There is nothing in the world more helpless and irresponsible and depraved than a man in the depths of an ether binge. And I knew we'd get into that rotten stuff pretty soon. Total control now. Tooling along the main drag on a Saturday night in Vegas. 2 good old boys in a fire apple red convertible. Stoned. Ripped. Twisted. Good people. A generation of permanent cripples. Failed seekers. Who never understood the essential old mystic fallacy of the acid culture. The desperate assumption that somebody, or at least some force, is tending the light at the end of the tunnel.
Welcome. Another Johnny23 adventure. Collection of beats, rhymes, and ciphers brought to you by the one and only Free. When I go to Montreal, it's like we're under the influence of J23, 6:30 a.m. But yo, exquisite. Check it, you know. My ultra fame and bomb clusters, energy musters, 5 monthly centerfold ad busters. I don't spit dots, I'll leave you shrugging shook. Turn left, Derek Zoolander with a magnum look. Off the top, under the influence of spliffs. 2 caps of mescaline with the best of friends. It's RC under arrest again. I move quickly through your turf. It's the Warriors, RC in Astoria. On my way to Coney Island, smiling. Sit back here while I'm freestyling. Don't touch RC in the back of the club or you'll get snuffed in the face and overdubbed. Don't touch RC in the back of the club or you'll get snuffed in the face and overdubbed. Don't touch RC in the back of the club or you'll get snuffed in the face and overdubbed. Don't touch RC in the back of the club or you'll get snuffed in the face and overdubbed.
A drug person can learn to cope with things like seeing their dead grandmother crawling up their leg with a knife in her teeth. But nobody should be asked to handle this trip.
Wow. This is that sleeping
I'm up here,
spell.
I'm up here pretty fucking hot. So I got these nitrous tanks on my back, and I got an oscillating fan. You can find like a hardware store on my back, and I'm now floating. I got Freak is in a command.
I'm the king.
It's a round pod, but it's an ice cube.
My name is
all that kind of controlling what
I'm the king of the land from there, and the land that is.
The mushroom umbrella.
That's where I'm from.
Everyone's here.
No velvet, a weird show at Cannonball. Check this.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't.
I breed insects, able to communicate with intellects through this mic cable hole in the side of my neck.
Let me just explain the different steps. First dream state is someone being stabbed in the chest, severely with a pair of scissors. A family of 4 got killed, and the father was a carpenter or an architect. The 7th was built in a gardener's shed. The 2nd one was buried under cement. It's hard for me to walk, with these spiders crawling, dodging my footsteps. My lantern's almost burning out. My candle's short, and the wax is dripping on my mouth. I can't breathe. Am I dreaming? Will I pinch myself 6 times with a pin and I'm bleeding? So it's gotta be real. What's the deal when you can't talk cause your fucking teeth are made of steel? I'm Mr. Brace Mouth. My chest and heart would face out. Hold them on the plate. Observe my theatrical inner state. Or my interface. Computers dilate. Welcome. Marvin's back for the Mars attacks. saucers covered in plaque and green teeth. Have you ever heard of a man covered in seaweed who's really creepy and sleepy? I was bred inside of an embryonic jelly fluid type sleeping. Claustrophobic, ask me if I'm into aerobics. I'll tell you yeah after I rape bitches without Trojans. Keep me open, you'll be poemless when the moths flat in my cloak swing. You wanna hear imagination? Cool. Levitation, ooh, my planetarial station. I'm levitating over cliff tips with my legs gripped around the highest ledges of cliff tips. Then spit shit. Ooh, I was hit by a brisk wind because I was camping on the side of the Himalayan mountain, distant with no camping or navigation equipment. This shit is live. Me without oxygen tubes in the earth, I won't survive. That was a freestyle, believe it or not, like Ripley's. I'm mad skinny. Welcome to my dominion, like David Bowie. Don't know me. Rip rosaries tight, but nothing comes to me. In flight, like angels. Halos with a cock ring, like Paramount. I haven't showered out since birth, and that's why the umbilical cord is wrapped around my cock. To the head of my tip looks like a Smurf hat. I'll hit the bat when it's laced with fucking dust and crack, cause I like it like that. I'll chill with Freak and a bunch of hippies, and we all look like geeks with buck teeth and backpacks, Jan Sport, label. I'm disabled, but I'm smart enough to lift your bitch's brain out of her skull with a soup ladle. Hi, I'm here to fix your cable. I'll stick this mic in your navel. No, who's disabled? Speaking to your intestine cord, spitting out all the food you ate yesterday to prove that I'm gore. Horrorcore. Who spits asbestos? Who will diss to his fucking face with an elbow? I'm skinny as fuck. Don't give a shit. I'll probably grow up with a netted hat and a Mack truck, cause I'm white. Actually Corsican, Sicilian, right by African, Brazilian, doesn't matter. By Jacob's ladder you'll see me buck naked in shorts revealing my bladder. I'm covered in lather in a fucking shower. Never get girls like Austin Powers, cause I'm dated way back. That's why I do the Roger Rabbit and like it. I'm a bicyclist in aerobics leg warmers. Yeah, I got pajamas, the mad type, and cause I just love the Transformers.
Popping tonight. LoDeck, what you got there? Oh shit, we got some peaches. Y'all take one of those. Yo, who's eating the peach? Yo, Big D. I know you eating the peach. Yo, Kevin. Want a peach? Yeah, we all eat peaches tonight. I know Freak wants some peaches. Yeah, that shit's the ticket right there. It's like, I'm feeling like, yo Kevin, this shit kick in yet? I'm taking
There he goes. One of God's own prototypes. A high-powered mutant of some kind never even considered for mass production. Too weird to live, and too rare to die.
We're not relaxed right now. We're not experiencing the pleasures of blowjob. So here goes something else. Ostrich glitches in my Disneyland. Stiff arm and Rice Krispies. My whiplash, second pace in a duel. Face the cruel intentions. Shuttles murk frantic above sun rays. Lead pipes or wooden ear. The moody blue planet dipped in beer. Scrape the uterus with brass gloves. Face down in a bathtub making walrus snot. I love a twat that bubbles up. What? Your throat is my gas pedal. Service the mass kennel. Samurai/couch mammal who blew up his own ears in the last episode on some band channel on the show that never aired. Ground Zero. Skeptics love their shiny new black eyes in a neither world mirror. So I ain't another winter breed. A spinning grimace in the middle of a Hiroshima street. Blast particles of a bitch's ego against the waterbed in the once Sartellian skid. Unmarked in the past. That's some food for thought to put some spark in the ass. Yes. We're just from another world, so we don't need this oxygen mess. Shit. All the girls, show your chest. Show your chest. Yeah, it's like a fucking locker room.
Yo, check it out, check it out. You spit hella whack bars, you look like Roseanne Barr covered in tar. Mac Lethal came to do this, you can never even fuck with my blueprint. Oh wait, I'ma spit blisters, this motherfucker's Mr. T's twin sister. Yeah, you really like it, you messing with a motherfucking psychic. Never step to this Casimir the professional. You can get the ill testicles. Wait, he was getting close trying to push me. He backed up, he smelled his girlfriend's pussy.
Paging all hospital security. Paging all hospital personnel. Please report to the psychotic ward. Dr. Campbell needs assistance with the patient. Thank you.
With vertigo, optics below, with the curtains closed in my crib like Dr. Moreau. Catatonic, blast the blackest havoc till the labia retracts and purple aliens attack like free fallers, b-ballers, schizophrenic, missing from the aneurysm, candy flipping in a manic rhythm pan, the mischief man. I'm just a satanic kid, but witch and gibberish, uplifted, it's so ignorant, it's brilliant. Waltz in a marvelous marvel parsonage, lost my marbles and walls that's warbled with hearts and charred and darkened from charcoal, yet large and sparkling, armless carcasses, max in a pitfall. Flew over the cuckoo's nest and crashed in a brick wall, then cracked in a jigsaw, flipped and impaired within. Scared and thin in the sanitarium. Bellvue, silent asylum of childish violence. The hybrid will hide your defiance. I'm just likely to lose my psyche screws and choose to watch my blood ooze through this IV tube. When this verse catching, sick like Randall P. McMurphy choking Nurse Ratchet in this elevation. Nurse, I need a little bit more medication. Patient, my brain's just weightless in the air. My head does a 360 like Linda Blair. Dangerous mazes, placed to sacred Aramaic phrases. Rampage with greatness, nibble on the devil's toenails. The blackest moon, constrained in a straitjacket, placed in a padded room. Erased and brainwashed, spit and bleed till I grow 100 legs like a centipede. Tapping in the feeling, Mac speakers through a villain. I can hear the rats squealing as they tap against the ceiling. They acting so appealing, drip, drip hits the water. A torturous noise that makes me sit in the corner. Cockroaches flood my dreams. I fall to the ground from the buckled knees and grab a pillow for the muffled screams that the demons breathe in my face when I'm scared. I'm eating frozen lotus in awe, opposed by the soldiers and ghosts in the wall. The lord of the flies, I'm bored till I die, with 4 different eyes and exposing them all. Executed properly, sick like Randall P. McMurphy catching a lobotomy. This is Bellvue, probably feels like hell too. Spaces I seek infection, sketches born from a deep depression. Edges torn on the wings of hornets and morbid portraits I keep collecting. Sketches of a psycho. I cringe from sharpening my claws as they're etching up the white wall. Trapped in an apparatus, extracting a stratus of madness. Capture the atmosphere as I'm smeared in malpractice. Collapse and snap the synapse of the passionate rascal grabbing his rabbit's foot. Masked as we're cracking his axles.
I would say probable bipolar 1 mixed depressed with psychotic features. He is a sick man.
One of the things you learn after years of dealing with drug people is that you can turn your back on a person, but never turn your back on a drug. Especially when it's waving a razor-sharp hunting knife in your eye.
Yes, Monster Squad. Yes. Yo, I'm Jack Frost, spitting cold. Slit your skin and rip it slow. Cross-dressed in women's clothes like Rocky Horror Picture Show. Burn children in kitchen stoves. And grab a dried sheet of flesh. Use their ashes as a pencil for my written flows. I snatch chicks that fit certain descriptions. It's mostly Caucasian Christian, black-haired bitches that end up missing. I try not to listen, so I drown out the voices with a chainsaw when I'm separating your waste from your digestive system. I rob organ donors of arms and hearts and use their parts and bring it back to my lab under an abandoned amusement park. I made it with two of every animal on the ark, but I survived by eating all the dead passengers on my airplane like alive. Bored serpents, dressed in rags as a poor merchant, with larger canine teeth than a normal person. Curses, I went through 17 houses till I was caught by the cops ejaculating next to your remains in a clown outfit. A pervert and proud of it. Backed by a moonlit horizon, my skull fortress stands with heads on sticks surrounding it. A diseased seedling, and I already began breeding between the walls of an old house beneath baseboard heating.
The liquid fog swallowed him near the elephant tents. Strong Russian accent carried from the Watchtower. Mother and marijuana pronounced the same. Trains wake up.
I'm not over your head.
I'm trying to rhyme through.
TV volume kills my heart. Psychopathic is the way of the walk. Perfectly sick of New York. I stab over channels, two hands on the fork. It's limitless access to death and taxes. MCs should record in the morgue. When I practice altered artillery to the armies that stay grilling me. It's all I do, this killing spree. I rip synonyms to show the word roots. Name is LoDeck. I live in most saltwater phone booths. So give me what I want for a lifetime achievement. Dream it. Don't step on my shadow, you might squash my demon, bitch. What you do? I'm demeaning. I sell angry tracks to happy children. Now the earth can't connect hands. We could only squish glands and swim in adrenaline till the breath supply reaches minimum. And the puddle starts to relapse like cheeks after bitch slaps. I say about 10 of them. Yeah, about 10 of them. Yeah, it's beyond sitting on thrones in a constipated kingdom. I'm one of the unknowns. While these weak sitcoms spawn clones sprouting up in unclassified zones. I like to recycle my environment. The fiddler on my roof has got violent.
And this reports of strange life, UFOs and weird creatures from space have allowed fear and panic in the countryside. Back from the ledger. And what have we done? Not a word, not a picture.
These reports just came in. You better look that stuff.
Invasion by creatures from space confirmed. New York City may be the next objective.
Constantly changing states, changing motels because the corpse is freaking. I'm ugly as Rocky Dennis with a face full of bee stings. Feeding, my sight so freaks, dried out bones to teething. Plus, I'm into beating, like bondage. Climb out of the garbage with a damaged larynx and a World War II parachute harness. Taking a scenic drive through the Hamptons, my family along for the ride in the trunk with each head separately bandaged. Camp out in Cypher in sleeping bags in a haunted mansion. Entered your orbit, blinking warning lights. And touched the earth like helicopters landed.
Seems like I scope the perfect blind hope on pastures with a thick shaft of the shepherd of the zygotes. Hillbilly on Mount Kilimanjaro has a tighter grip on reality than gravity has on my shadow. My jeans jingle with needles ready to burst your bubble. Beat your face against the street and faded cities to reimburse cobble. It's all in the wrist, kiddo. Gotcha, I'm the poster boy for dope like Michael Irvin with the milk mustache. When I get old, I wanna fuck hoes all night long and call their children in the morning to tell their mothers to get off my lawn.
Happy Halloween every day. Progresso, cause I said so. My fucking brain is filled with pockets of asbestos. Sulfur deposits. I got somebody's fucking right eye in my pocket. Yo, let's start it off like calm it down, the speed is nasty. Don't ask me, I'm fucking ugly. I drive cross country. My best friend strapped to my fender with bungee. And it's bumpy. Yo, I'll dance in one place. I'll rearrange your face. How about your mouth at the same place over your eyebrows? Upside down, I'm a clown without the nose. I've got an 18-inch garden hose to wrap around your bitch's nose. That way she can choke on her own clothes when I gag her on her couch. Like, Jack, do you have a poster? No, but I tried to toaster. Sock the inside of my intestine. Next sentence, I'm into molesting. My erection is pointed at your basic direction. I'm cutting your bits like a pig roast without contraception. Oh, see, I have a smile. My temper is like letting off an assault rifle inside of a dust vial. I hate to tell you that I'm half-backed. My fangs been capped like I was from France and then went back. I seen a clock tower. I held my tongue out in an acid rain shower. Tripped out. I peeked. With my knees on top of peaks. I peek. I repeat. I chopped off my feet. I tripped. I fucked up like, I don't know. Yo. Next guy. Time out.
Yeah. We changing beats or something? What's the deal? Yeah.
Getting a Paramount beat.
I'm getting a Paramount beat, apparently. I never heard it before, so we'll see how it goes. Watch me with bass like it's an all inside on the marquee. My filled with this, saying monarchy, it's on me. The fact that I can't wait, cause my patience is preserved every second I concentrate. 15 minutes into 15 seconds and 15 seconds into 15-second thoughts. The fake game is played out ever shortly. When words with big noses are steady trying to court me. Under the guise of the virus size, Sphinx is like a retype your word search and see fights. With my vowel full of vowels at the alphabet. Mass market on a rhyme, I spit consonant carcass. Regardless if my dialect was script, watch me. Dead tongues like Latin and Sanskrit. It's so demanding. I build pyramids from writer's blocks to house syntax after evolution. Style was elevation, evolute. In negative space, I'm a plus size model, so salute. And if you can see me on the stage, I'm in a rage, getting in car crashes for 30 days on the LIE. And you can see I'm a traveling man, plus a mountain man, mountain peak. Paramount on top when I rock, I can pass it from Jack to RC like it's clockwork. And this cat real.
They gave it to me. Yo. Yeah, I can give two shits if them shoes fit. Rock them like 2 bricks and walk the ocean floor sporting new kicks. I'm too sick, a lunatic who drinks and spit outrageous. Doctors' last words is that I think it's not contagious. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but I mean this shit get fidget. So what if she's 16? I'll fuck midgets for half a digit. Busting a butterfly to the tattoo of a lizard. Visit your little boat and beat the pope out of your gizzards. Accustomed to gut applause when the thighs are looking vivid. Looked inside her eyes and realized I shouldn't hit it. Committed blasphemous self. Evil frenzy of my stress gets hazardous to my health. More the ego sends me death threats, then lets me stumble in the hole they put before me, destroying my own soul. And even cold trying to warn me. I for me, stormy skies from the clap now. Spirit of it, the wind that rock the shroud of a black cloud. Act proud, I'll piss acid rain on your harvest. Regardless of what your back plan, I'll still spit the hardest. Starving artist, you will never know the hunger. It's with the rapes the land. I trek across the frozen tundra with the force of Otis thunder under red sky with head high. Soul's melody plays along when the dead cry. Calls a Jedi to defy the emperor. My heart wants peace, but my soul was sent for war.
Yeah, how's everybody feeling these motherfuckers right here? Yo.
Make some fucking noise.
Yo, check it, Johnny23.
Oh, alright.
Yo. Yo, this is not Let's get red ribbons to these historical facts. I'm far from trenching like bell bottoms and American flags. I ain't taking shots for your Purple Heart Society. LSD, DMT, my sobriety. It's RC, my presence is past tense. I make murder out of MCs, check it. RC, man, the marquee, I'll start thee. If the snakes ain't feeling me, that's a snake river conspiracy. Off of the top, I shiver. RC in the rain. I'm thrown to a tube of shit and come out clean like Andy Dufresne. That's redemption for Shawshank. MCs give thanks to RC. Off of the top of my head, y'all know what I said. I got Progresso on my dress, so keep you behind bricks. I lift up, it's RC, got ripped. Arms off the grundle like Beowulf. Man, I shoot past Master deck, mics in check. This ain't your hip hop, we trash it. Pass it to my man deck and we bash it. All trolls under the bridge. Now your kids can't live. RC the man, I give what I got to give. These spots, triple optics. Keep it on, it's all logic.
Chill. But chill. This isn't a joke. This is for real. And I don't play no more with my skill. It's like a fiddle that needs to be twirled. Once in a while it's a fun thrill. The other times it's just time to kill. We come in, slay the ox and break down. And every time we on the floor we kinda take them down to the ground. Unfortunately, that's the way it's meant to be. So I rock off the G.O.T.A.D, cause I can't remember my EP. And still do 80% of my shows live on the MIC. So don't try me, because I might bug. I might be the kid who sold you that weird drug. And you never came back. And then you said, oh, thank you, LoDeck. That's me, motherfucker. Don't get between me and my family, sucker. That's a different story altogether. We smack you and swirl like infinities in good weather. Today was good, you were sober. Why did we always fucked up on the shoulder of the road? Fell down, listen untold. I'm an old troll. Fuck it, it's too dull. Joke's all on you. Nah, just kidding. Off the top, a little something to warm you up. Sign autographs, do your thing. Aesop is here, Mr. Liv is here. Johnny23 is almost here. And everybody's here. So let's do it. L-Train is here tonight. It's still Halloween. Triple Optics is here tonight.
Yeah, do some triple optics tonight. And then go rock with us. D-Spots. That's that. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's on
Aesop's right.
Yeah.
What's up?
This ain't Earth. This ain't even a decent Mars.
It's past those evil tendencies. It's saucy, man, the marquee. I start the greater than your average sweet adventure. I'm back and forth. Did I drench in the plants of the grapes of wrath? The saucy, my takes are tapes of math. I got your decibels down for the number, so step back, trip trees like lumber. Switch it back for the fourth. It's J23 Jordan overlords. Off to deck, I'm overboard. Captain of the ship, sit the fuck down and bite your lip.
I'm standing up for this, that's demanding. And take it back to the flow that's commanding. Outstanding, taking over planet like that man that had a branded S on his chest. But my ass shakes in places and rubs like grips on the take. It's LoDeck, you need to tape this. Breaking down the ciphers like iodine cuts. And every time we rock the microphone, it gives it riot and rust. And don't start a riot without another clutch. Breaking down with a flow, you can't touch. It's a little bit of mystery for you to understand when I'm freaking flowing. Breaking down, showing.
Start the sound and break your platoon. It's me, RC, with the heroin balloons. I knew the set and the sound of liquid swords, but I'm a vixen. I got vocal cords broke like straps and upright bases. It's saucy. I'm unlikely to be in two places, but I'm standing cold silicone mic serotonin. It's saucy here. I move through the sweet sound fluctuation. I move to the sound step, pacing back and forth and round rubber rooms and rubber grips tight. And your blubber lips get mushed with all
my only position to take the mic back from the technician and rock it till I got no more admission price for it. Step it back, show it like a real pro on a quarterback sack. Never stop for nothing. This flow is not monotonous. I'm breaking it to take the little fragment pieces. Never underestimate the uncooked chef that grows beneath the creases. I'm increasing the population of the broken bass drum and the shaking it, taking it back. I feel like I should be shaking it, but I can't attack unless I attract the magnetized iodine earth that's mine.
What your dumb bubble goose trouble loose? So I forgot I rise like the spruce. And summertime, a window under magic wand and saucy got stopped to never go on. Definition of song, it's the rendition of islands being thrown at your silence. I mean I improve to show your implosion. I'm here for the expulsion of the last explosion.
What? Violence needs more accordions. I commit with impatience for the audience. Got a purple crayon for my walnut.
This is like it's not your magical practical joke. It's fucked up violence when the orchestra's on coke. It's the cowardice past your past practice. This is all live, this is vitalized. This is not edited, this is never credited. This is not publishing, this is just crushing.
This is the final percussion. Taking it 23 style crushing. Straight destroying function with no stopping. Just a little Coley dispersal. Something off the